Hey guys, OGalbina here, bringing you guys our NCP Wi-Fi Season 5 Week 4 battle against Grand Master D-Ray and his San Diego Snugglers. D-Ray is a very, very good friend of mine. He makes amazing content as well. Definitely go check him out in the description below. If you're into the foghorn type hype when you're watching that I definitely don't provide over here, definitely go give D-Ray a look. He's an awesome dude. He makes great content. But we need to bounce back. It's been a pretty rough stretch to start the season. We're 1-2 currently, but our one win is a forfeit win, and that doesn't just not a good look. It's really not a good look. So we need to grab a dub. I'm not very comfortable with the team that we're using this season. I actually attempted to make a lot of transactions this week, but they ended up not panning out because of replacements and blah blah blah. It wasn't fun. It was not a fun ordeal. So we're gonna have to kind of ride with what we got for now until I come up with other ideas when it comes to transactions. But I do think that we do have a matchup to where we can win this week and, you know, are able to use this build that we have, you know, to our advantage. It's just going to be a little bit more tough than, you know, our team last season, which I was incredibly comfortable with. So I guess that's what I get for stepping out of my comfort zone and things like that. But with that being said, I'm going to jump into the team builder really quick. If you want to just jump to the battle, there will be a timestamp in the description below on when that starts, as well as, you know, a time, you know, thingy on screen before this as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. Our team, as you can see at the top of the screen, consists of Urshifu Single Strike, Corviknight, Latias, Galarian Weezing, Milotic, Mamoswine, Licky, Talonflame, Colossal, Exploud, and Leafeon. While D-Ray's team at the bottom of the screen is Garchomp, Heatran, which I really wanted, but he's super fucking mean and took that from me in the draft. Rotom Wash, Scolipede, Slurpuff, Obstagoon, Gourgeist, Conkeldurr, Diagonal, Xatu, and Togetic. Yes, Togetic. He's double fairy, and second fairy is Togetic. As for things I expect, I actually think Garchomp has an awful matchup versus me. Offensively, I think SD just has crazy 4 moveset syndrome. So I think it's either going to be a Fat Rock set or maybe like a mixed Life Orb set, but even then, I don't think that set's great versus me. So we'll see what he ends up going with there. I think like a Magma Taunt Toxic Tran could be very annoying for our team to deal with, or even maybe a Sub-Toxic set. Is very difficult for our team to deal with and break. Rotom Wash, Nasty Plot's annoying. It also just Volt Switches and keeps up momentum on our entire team. Scolipede we deal with very well in my opinion, even like the Spikes Endeavor sets. As long as we don't play awful with Corviknight, we should always beat that thing and be able to deal with it 1v1. Slurpuff can be annoying if it's Calm Mind. Calm Mind is actually incredible versus me, so we'll have to be careful about that. Obstagoon and Conkeldurr, while I do have Galarian Weezing with Neutralizing Gas, they obviously have other ability options. Like Obstagoon can go Scarf Reckless and just be very annoying and spam Double Edge versus my team that doesn't really have great normal resistance outside of Corvi. Now Corvi is a great check to that, but something we have to keep in mind. And if they both want to go Guts, they can viably do so, because Facade's still going to hit me very hard, and I feel like they can kind of overwhelm each other's check, being the Weezing, and really put me in a bad spot potentially. I also potentially expect them to bring that Togetic, simply because after the draft, he was like, I drafted for Urshifu, and well, I think Slurpuff is actually a much better check because it doesn't, you know, depend on rocks not being on the field, and Slurpuff can actually chew with a physically defensive set. Any Wicked Blows coming my way. I think Togetic, you could come, just because D-Ray is like, haha, Togetic time, which would be pretty funny, but, you know, it's D-Ray, so it's D-Ray. I don't know how else to explain it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into our first member, which is going to be Urshifu himself, rocking out with the Choice Scarf, Unseen Fist as its ability, 12 Wicked Blow, Close Combat, U-Turn, Sucker Punch with 12 HP, max attack, and 244 speed with a Jolly Nature. I'm not getting aggressive on my creeps this week. I know D-Ray will call me on my shit and, like, as a joke, just run max speed everything to see if I get super aggressive with my creeps, and I don't want that to happen, so we are running enough speed for an Obstagoon in case Obstagoon either knocks us off or his Choice Scarf itself. This Pokemon is great. Once we chip down that Slurpuff, he does not deal with Scarf Urshifu in the slightest. It rips through his team like crazy, and I have great pivots into the Slurpuff and ways of dealing with it if I force it in, and that's absolutely amazing for our team. So I think Urshifu is a great win con in the end game. If we can just eliminate whatever fairy he decides to check us with, we can clock into Wicked Blow or Close Combat very freely, especially Close Combat, man. Close Combat's so free versus the rest of his team, so that's obviously nice. Next up, we got Latias rocking out with the Life Orb, Levitate as its ability, Psychic, Aura Sphere, Ice Beam, and Roost. EVs wise, we got 28 HP, 4 defense, 4 for death, max special attack, and 220 speed with a timid nature. EVs wise, we are creeping max speed cryo, and then we have max special attack, and it actually worked out in the sense that we have 28 HP, which gives the Life Orb number in HP, which means our number ends in, or our HP number ends in 9, giving us more hits, potentially, which is obviously awesome. And if you look at this Pokemon, you look at D-Ray's team, if I play aggressively enough and I click the right button, he has absolutely no switch-ins to Psychic or Sphere Ice Beam. None. I thought about potentially going with the Calm Mind variant as a Wincon, but I figured that this was much better used as a breaker because it breaks. There is not great switch-ins. His only real checks to this thing would be potentially his fairies, which don't like switching in, and then Heatran, which doesn't want to take Psychic plus Aura Sphere. It really chips down. Any chip on those Pokemon is absolutely phenomenal for our team to, be able to deal with. So I think Life Orb 3 attacks Lottie just absolutely rips. There's no reason for Dragon Step either for the Garchomp. We can just Ice Beam it. And Ice Beam also covers Xatu and Togetic, which is obviously very nice. Psychic Aura Sphere hits everything else very, very hard. So Lottie is looking like a great breaker in this matchup. Next up, we got Corviknight rocking out with the leftovers pressure as its ability, Brave Bird, Defog, U-Turn, and Roost. Max HP, 4 attack, 164 defense, 4 special defense, and 84 speed with an impish nature. Now, EVs wise, we are creeping Adamant, max speed, Conkeldurr. I think there's no reason for him to ever go Jolly, but we're creeping Adamant, Conkeldurr, and then we have max defense to take defensive hits as well as possible because this is our physically defensive hit check to just about everything. Things like Conk, we check. Things like Obstagoon, we check very well. Physical Slurpuff, we check. We check Chomp. We check the hell out of Scolipede. This is going to be my main Scolipede response too, because my team actually does kind of get ripped by Scoly outside of that Corviknight right here. It's also going to be my Defogger. I don't want Hazards up on my field. I don't want Rocks up. I don't even think I'm bringing Rocks versus him. No, I am bringing Rocks, but I don't want Rocks and Spikes and things like that sitting on my side of the field. It makes the rest of my team much more liable to get worn down and things like that. So I think Defog's very important. U-Turn to grab momentum on things like Rotom that are very free switches and things like U-Turn that are very free switches. I originally had Body Press, but I figured U-Turn would just be a little bit better to grabbing momentum, and then Defog was also needed in my opinion. So yeah, that's going to be Corvi, just nice physically defensive blanket check to a lot of things on D-Ray's team. Then next up we have Mamoswine rocking out with the Life Orb. Thick Fat as its ability, Earthquake, Knockoff, Ice Shard, and Stealth Rock. EVs wise, we got 28 HP, 244 attack, and 236 speed with an Adamant nature. I forgot to put the plus by the attack. I'm like pretty sure we're at no. I think we're actually Jolly. Could be tripping. Let me see, EVs wise. Yeah, we're creeping max speed Heatran, so we're definitely Jolly. My bad. We have a Life Orb number and HP in the rest of the attack. This Pokemon absolutely rips D-Ray. His only pivot is going to be that Rotom, and Life Orb knocked is an absolute chunk. And if I could force switch on that thing, force chip on that thing, that's absolutely amazing. If I get a little bit of chip prior, knock off can to it, KO with the first one. The second one, if I get like a good 30% off. We'll be sitting pretty, and if he's not fast Rotom, we'll be doing a lot with, knockoff too, which is obviously very, very nice. Ice Shard is great, priority for things like an out-of-hand Scolipede, and especially Garchomp. It's a great way of always revenging that thing and making sure it's not an issue unless it gets a sub up, which realistically it probably shouldn't be able to do against my team, which is obviously awesome. And yeah, that is going to be big Mamoswine, great breaker in this matchup alongside Latias. And next up, I'm so sorry. Let's see. There we go. We got Milotic rocking out with the leftovers. Marvelous has its ability, Scald, Toxic, Ice Beam, and Recover. Eevee's got 244 HP, 212 defense, 4 special attack, 4 special defense, and 44 speed with a Calm nature. Now, EVs wise, we are not 2-hit KO'd by Specs Heatran after Rocks, and then we have speed for potential creeps and things like that, and then our rest and our physical defense. This Pokemon is very, very important for pivoting into Heatran. We don't have great Heatran pivots otherwise. Obviously, I think it's more likely to be like a Toxic set than it is to be like a Spec set, but I want to be able to take 2 hits of those if it was in fact going to be Choice Specs or Scarf, Eruption, things like that. But that was pretty important. We also soft check a lot of the things on D-Ray's team, like the Garchomp, like the Scolipede, honestly, even like the Obstagoon we can always chew a hit from, which is obviously nice. We can spread Toxics. We check Slurpuff, potentially we can throw Toxic on that. Getting a Toxic on the Rotom is also absolutely amazing for our Mamoswine, and chipping that thing down, forcing Pain Splits, maybe forcing, just annoying plays by D-Ray. So definitely really solid in this matchup. Milotic is, and blanket checking a lot and then really checking the heck out of that Heatran. But if we're expecting to get Toxic, we gotta bring Cleric, and that is going to be Galarian Weezing rocking out with the Black Sludge. Neutralizing Gas is its ability, Strengthening, Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, and Aromatherapy. Eevee's always got 244 HP, 204 defense, and 60 speed Are they bold in nature? I believe. EV says we got speed for creeps, and then we threw pretty much max HP, rest, and defense. This Pokemon is going to be our main check to those 2 Guts mons coming. If both of them come, we're going to get overwhelmed, but we can do it. We're not Levitate for the Garchomp, but like I said, I don't think Swords Dance or any kind of setup variant can really come versus me. I don't think it's very good. And we have checks to non-setting up Garchomp pretty well. In our Corviknight, and our Latias can always revenge it and things like that. Our Mamoswine always revenges it. Our Milotic always does a +2 hit as well, unless it's like Life Orb. And we definitely chew, you know, non-boosted Earthquakes and things like that, which is obviously awesome. Obviously, we're Heatran fodder, but we can use that to our advantage, especially if we get a Brox, make some aggressive doubles, get into our Latias, get into our Mamoswine, get into our Urshifu. All 3 of our offensive threats can be, Heatran 1v1. We have Aromatherapy to get away the Toxics that I think it's going to spread, get away the Thunder Waves and Toxic and Will-O-Wisp that Rotom's going to spread, or the Thunder Waves that Togetic is going to spam, because I know D-Ray, and I know he loves his Hazard spam. So again, I'd like to keep those, away if I at all possibly can. It just makes the game easier on me. And yeah, that's basically going to be the team. I will be, well, let me double check. Yep, that's basically going to be the team. I will be right back with the battle. Alrighty guys, here we are with the battle. We are connected with D-Ray. Let me pull up my notepad because I didn't do that. I'm dumb. Alright. So, D-Ray, he brought the Chomp and no Togetic. Why'd you draft that shit then, bro? Heatran, Slurpuff, Rotom, Conk, Scully. Alright, my play, I for sure always just lead Urshifu. He doesn't have a Scarf for that, outpaces it at all. I have great initial Conk answers. I have really good initial answers to anything minus Rotom. And while Rotom is a good lead, I don't really have anything that necessarily stops outside of Lottie, and I think Lottie has worse leads. When you see like Scolipede in this matchup too, it's screaming like Spike's Endeavor, even though that set shouldn't really beat Corgi as long as they don't play like an idiot. So we'll see. I definitely think that it's a likely Rotom lead on his end, but I'll also be able to scout damage. I'll be able to get off some good initiative. And maybe even force in that Slurpuff. But yeah, viewers definitely thinking about this. So we'll see. I want to see. We're going to pull up Rotom because I'm confident he leads Rotom, but I don't think it's worth the risk of leading Lottie otherwise. He also did not bring Goon, which means that Psychic is unbelievably free in this matchup. Obviously, there's the Heatran, but I should actually beat most Heatrans 1v1, especially when I have Aromatherapy in the back. I can always get that away. Psychic plus Aura Sphere absolutely just chunks it. So, especially, in tandem with potential Spadef drops, stuff like that. So, again, good luck after the D-Ray. Not good luck, though. I hope he has really shit luck. But I hope we have a good time. Well, I hope it's even luck. I hope I don't get a little lucky either. Here's Big Slurpuff. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is just U-turn. I'll be able to scout to see if this is a his helmet as well, which is awesome. I'll be able to see the spread as well. Slurpuff. Is he webs? So we did about 19%. Interesting. That did a lot more than it should have. That almost looks like no bulk. Unless I'm did I read the HP bar wrong? No, it was, that was like 15%. I might be dumb. I think it's like, yeah, these are 5s. These aren't 10s. So I was about 15%. All right, so this puts me in a tough spot. He has webs, which is annoying, but again, it's not the end of the world in all honesty. It's realistically not. What I think I want to do, I think I'm going to double Milo. It covers him staying in for some reason, and it also covers the Heatran pivot. We see that he is obviously faster than us. Krakatoa is going to come out. Now, I wish I had flip turn on this now, in hindsight, but not the biggest deal in the world. So we are going to pivot out. And I'm just going to be able to off a very, very free Scald. I don't think he actually has a good Scald resist on his team. He doesn't. It's just Rotom. I'm going to throw off a Scald initially while he could go Rotom. And having a burn is nice for sure. And Yeah, not having a burn is nice for sure, but again, not that big of a deal. I'm surprised you went for Sticky Web when the Corvi play was very obvious as well, but again, not that big of a deal. We have plenty of ways around that. And the webs aren't the biggest deal in the world to us. Not like the biggest deal in the world. Obviously, it's nice from Ursh for being able to outspeed that Chomp, but that's the only thing it really matters for. Yeah, see, there's going to be a Toxic. So, I'm going to go ahead and click that. Click Scald. Be able to get off a fat chunk. We'll be able to, you know, scout item as well. Awesome. Lefties. It's fine. Now, I think what I'm going to do here, once again, is just click, I think I'm going to click Toxic this time. Expecting like a Rotom Pivot. If he protects, That's also fine. Use Toxic Protect. Also fine. So I think what I'm going to do here is actually pivot Lottie. I think I'm actually going to pivot Lottie. He also has a good amount of speed on this thing too. Also for sure interesting. But yeah, I think Lottie's the play. I can, again, aromatherapy off these poisons and be in not an awful spot. So I figured something like this would come. Toxic Protect. He could also be sub, though I don't know if he's sub. In this matchup, I'll be interesting, but we'll see. Ancient Power. Is that his best way of hitting me? I thought he got the boost and I was about to lose my shit. Oh my god, that was terrifying. Goodness gracious. Okay, I'm just gonna horse here. Get off a fat chunk. We get off a crit too. That is very nice, actually. I will not lie to you. Toxic, he's gonna hit. Again, I can get rid of this though. And this Pokemon being gone is like awesome for me as well. So I think I'm just gonna roost here. I do expect to protect, and it just gets me my most the most health back possible, and it covers any pivot. Covers a bunch of stuff, so I expect to protect though. No, okay. Maybe I could have Psychic there. Being crazy. Rotom. You like the dumb hex set, dude. No way. Ugh. Sure as hell hope not. That'd be annoying. If I would have just like Psychicked or Aura Sphered into Psychic, he'd be in such a bad spot with this thing. Okay. What's our best play? I think I'm gonna pivot Urshifu. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pivot Urshifu. I really do think it's my best play. I do think it's my best play. Also, he turned into Rocks, which is also interesting. So something to keep in mind. Volt Switch, why would you go into this then? I don't understand, D-Ray. I think that's a super shitty play. It doesn't make any sense why you would be willing to take that damage for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully go Slurpuff here. Yeah, then I could just U-turn. Be in a pretty good spot. Are we gonna see leftovers as well? We do. So it's actually really nice that it's not Helmet now that we took that Volt Switch. I would have loved to get off a Psychic, man. I would have loved to get off a Psychic. I'm just gonna U-turn though. Like, I am Scarfed, so I'll be fine. Covers a weird double as well, so I'll take it. So let's go on U-turn. I'm gonna go Corvi and I'm actually gonna U-turn. I don't really have a reason to defog yet, you know? I don't have a reason to defog yet. So we're gonna go Corv. Just gonna click U-turn. Psychic. Okay. And it's much more important. Is it much more important to keep momentum here? What's more important? Because like my mammoth find also being fast in these things is also like incredible. I'm gonna U-turn. I can defog later. I'm gonna U-turn. Maybe that'll come back and bite me in the ass, but I think U-turn's my better play because I let this thing, you know, not gain back 800 lefties. So I think my best play is Lottie. I'm pretty sure my best play is Lottie. I just throw off a pretty free Aura Sphere. And I'm honestly chilling. Sitting in a good spot. So, it's awesome. This thing's gonna come out. It's gonna Aura Sphere. Just gonna Aura Sphere. If he gives me this, that's awesome. Now, do I think you give me this here? I've shown Aura Sphere. You protect. Alright, I click Psychic on a Predict. I low-key really want to click Psychic. Like, really bad. Because it doesn't have any switch-ins, man. It doesn't. I'm going to click Psychic. I don't think you stay and let me kill this. There's no reason for you to let me kill this. This thing's still so good versus me. Everything's still so good versus me. I'm making the play. You're pivoting out. Gotta play confident. Yeah. Gotta play confident, Owen. Hard Chomper. Okay. Big 2-hit KO. Okay. My play is for sure to go hard into this thing right here. Be in a good spot. I don't think this thing is set up. I think it's like some fat rock set, or even that maybe mixed life orb. Guard Chomp. Now let's guard Chomp. Oh, you mixed attacker. Sure. If it's like Life Orb, Fire Blast, max special attack, it will 2-hit KO me. It is unfortunate. Not the biggest deal in the world, though. I do need to find an opportunity to get off this defog. I kind of hope he goes Rotom, because then I can U-turn. I think after this, he's probably going to get his rocks here, if I had to imagine. He's not Life Orb, which is awesome. So no Life Orb means no 2-hit KO. No Life Orb means no 2-hit KO. I'm just going to defog this time. You've not shown any item to me yet. At all. Don't think you'd be Scarf in this matchup, but there's also no reason for me to not, you know, go for it. He does go Krakatoa again, though, which is definitely interesting. So he's shown Ancient Power, Toxic, Protect. Okay. So our pivot this time has to be Milotic. It just kind of has to be, unfortunately. Or what do you call it? Just way too chipped at this point. And it's just not looking good, you know. It's gonna make a double. I wish I would have U-turned, but not a really great play on my end, you know. But definitely makes sense, you know. Definitely makes sense. Okay, this thing's a fucking issue, dude. This Pokemon is a genuine issue. Genuine issue. I think I'm actually going to make the Weezing play. I don't like taking chip on this because Conk is so scary. But I think I kind of have to. There's a shit ton. It's very annoying, but it's just kind of the matchup we have. It's just kind of the matchup we have, bro. It's just not looking great, you know? Krakatoa comes out. And this thing's just getting so damn healthy, which is just not fun. What have we seen on this thing? We've just seen Toxic, Protect, Ancient Power. And there's no way you don't have Flamethrower. I'm clicking Aromatherapy. I'm making a big dick play. He's gonna Toxic or Protect. Just Lava Plume. Okay. Lava Plume? Why would you want to burn stuff? Okay. Well, he burns me. That's not fun. What can you do, though? So, there goes our Conk check. It's dead now. It's just for sure dead now. Sucks, but what can you do? I'm gonna make the play now. I can save this for later, and I do outspeed Adamant Conk at least. You know, this can also just be a sack, so that's nice. Can prevent the Garchomp from scale shotting potentially if it is like some weird SD set, which should just blow my mind in this matchup. Absolutely blow my mind. The effects of neutralizing gas wore off. Ancient Power. Okay. He's like trying to get boost. This shit's annoying. What? Like, I get he has it for Talonflame, but maybe Taunt Talonflame he was really worried about? I don't know, man. I thought Talonflame was just also not a very good brain versus him in general. So, I'm just gonna Scald. Fine. I feel like he's also losing a lot of time. I'm clicking a lot faster, I feel like. Well, let's check. We can see both of our times, so. I'm up to play the long game, brother. Oh, we're faster. I'm just now noticing. We're faster with our Milotic. I thought I was slower for some reason. That's clutch. We are playing faster. Cool. Just gonna click Scald. Toxic miss. Damn. Now I'm gonna make a pivot into Latias. I'm gonna make the pivot into Latias. And gotta make a play somehow, you know? He either protects or he goes Rotom. No in between. And he just doesn't have great pivots into Latias, you know? So, make the Latias play, I'm gonna get my Roost off. Make the Latias play, get the Roost off. You know? So go Latias. So go Rotom. Does go Rotom. Awesome. I'm gonna Roost. I don't think D-Ray should let me get this Psychic off. I really don't think he should let me get this Psychic off. Because this Pokemon's so unbelievably hard for me to kill. It's so unbelievably hard for me to kill. But who knows? He's been very willing to let it take chip before. So who knows? No. I gotta get this Roost off though. Very important. Very important. So, what? He's just on Volt Switch so far. That's it. I don't think I've actually even gotten any damage off on him, so I don't know his spread. Or really anything like that. He's gonna withdraw. Yeah, I figured you don't want to let this take chip. It just doesn't make a lot of sense, you know? Out comes Krakatoa! We get off a big Roost, though. Okay, cool. He's gonna get some lefties back, but we just Aura Sphere for free. And this being gone is so unbelievably nice. It's so unbelievably nice. Now, it sucks that we took so much ship on our wheezing. It's essentially useless now. But hey. Okay, it's fine. Latias, Heatran. Now, if he's max Spadef, he does not die to this most of the time, but that's like super fat Spadef. So why not click it, you know? And he doesn't gain a lot from toxicking me. So I also love if he missed toxic. That'd be fucking awesome. So he's like max Spadef. Not one toxic miss. Okay, and I don't think I can kill him with Psychic from here, which is unfortunate. And I really hate this being toxic. I feel like I'm super setting myself up to lose to Conk. Not much I can do though, you know? He's taking his time though. I'll take a timer win. Actually does not protect, so we finally take out the Heatran. Good lord. Goodbye. Sayonara. Peace. Adios. Now, if I can get off an aromatherapy, I am vibing. It's just a matter of getting off the aromatherapy. It's just going to be annoying. For sure. Like, genuinely going to be annoying. We'll see, though. Now, do you go into Rotom? If you go into Rotom... Okay. Your Scarf, then. Your Scarf? For real? I'm gonna go into this, expecting a Dragon Claw. Either that or a Fire Fang. Even then, Fire Fang doesn't do anything to Corviknight. Maybe I should have just gone Corviknight, you know? Okay, I'm gonna Aromatherapy. I don't think there's any way you're not Scarf if you made that play. What? That's such an unbelievably ass play, bro. Maybe I'm expecting too much. You know? Maybe I'm just expecting too much. I genuinely couldn't tell you with that one, D-Ray. I genuinely could not tell you. That is a trip to me. That play. Wow. That was a trip, man. We're gonna knock off. We're gonna get a lot of damage on the Rotom. Okay. So we're gonna knock off its lefties. I don't have a great way of switching into this thing. I really don't. Do I want to call his Volt Switch? I really don't have a great way of switching into this. And this is probably my least useful member now that the Heatran's gone. And I know that the Chomp isn't Scarf. Just knock off again. I don't think you pump. I don't think you pump. Or faster, which is nice. You're gonna Pain Split? I can go into Latias. Volt Switch. Let's go. Fuck you. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go! Let's go! Oh my god, that's good. That is very good. Whoa, that's fucking good, man. Baby Shark's gonna come out. Oh my god, that's nice. Bonk! It's gonna die. Okay, so what item was he? What item was he? Habanberry. Okay, I'm gonna go hard into Corvi. I'm gonna go hard Corvi. Hard Corvi. Maybe I should have gone Milo. Ugh, I'm playing bad. 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 Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. That was a bad play. CC? Very pumped. Okay. I'm gonna get our leftovers back. Is he Flame Orb? He is. Okay. I'm gonna U-turn. Stays in. Okay. I don't understand how Deary plays the game, but he plays it. Not much I can do. Deary puzzles me. He confuses me. He does. But it's okay. I need my Corvi. Oh, cup. Motherfucker. What if I just run the Latias? Whatever. Okay. I'm gonna Scald. I should have my Wheezing too, but whatever. Use Flame Orb. I like it. Bulk up with Flame Orb when I have Wheezing. Get it, man. I don't get it, man. Don't get it. Okay, I have my Marvel skill activated, which is actually like super clutch and maybe saving my ass right here. You know what would be awesome here? A crit. I would fucking kill for a crit. Not gonna get it. That's okay. Did I get crit? I might have. Did that just do that much? Okay. Latias to a Conkelder. What is that? +2 with Mach Punch. Let's see. Mach Punch. Okay. What does he have left? He has Slurpuff, Scolipede. I can win with Timer. This does not kill me. And he does not have a Psychic Resist Insight. Not a single one. Mach Punch does not kill me. +2 Guts with Conkelder does not kill me with Mach Punch. There we go. So down goes Conk. Okay. I haven't played this game the cleanest, but what can I do about it, you know? It happens. Oh, we have one more turn. We got one more turn, baby. Okay, what do I want to do with said one more turn? Lamborghini. Lamborghini Merchant. Alright. I am switching. I'm switching. No reason for me to not switch. Do you bring SD in a matchup where you play Corviknight? Do you? I don't know if you'd do such a thing. I'm saving this. I think he's deciding whether or not he wants to, like, try and get up a spike. Something weird. I don't know. Why'd you bring Sash, like, SD? Life Orb SD? Hard out in the Corvi. Withdraws. Okay. I got one play. I need to sack my Latias. I can't let him pain split. You know? I cannot let him pain split. Yeah, we're gonna sack it. No reason not to. I can't let him pain split up. There's no reason. It'd be a bad play. Well, that's fine. So he just clicks T-Bolt. We are going to go down. Now, do we go or Shifu? I think we do go or Shifu. Just click U-turn. Let me just... U-turn should be doing enough. I might have been an idiot in doing this, but yeah, he's gonna save it because it's still very good in this matchup, you know. Okay. Mammoth Swine. Slurpuff. Level 50. Earthquake does an obscene amount of damage. I'm gonna go into this thing. And I just never let him wish up the Rotom. I can never let him wish up the Rotom. You know? I do 2 at KO. Guaranteed. Oops, I ripped out my mic. Let's put that back in. Hope you guys can hear me. If you can't, my bad. Okay. Let's go on EQ. Go ahead and EQ. Because also if he lets this die, he leaves himself wide open to an Urshifu endgame too. Or if he lets this take a lot of chip, you know? So I think this gives me the best offensive positioning. Thinking. Sack Scolipede? Okay. I have Ice Shard. You haven't seen it yet, but I have Ice Shard. Okay. He just didn't die. That wasn't even Sash. Or if it was Sash, it didn't bring him down to exactly the Sash. That's crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna Ice Shard though. Got no reason not to. He's thinking. He is thinking. No, there's no reason for me to go Hard Corvi. Hard Corvi is a bad play. He's taking so much time right here too. Just to click Protect? Okay. So he's gonna get a speed boost, but again, I have Ice Shard. That is priority damage. Unless there's something absolutely insane that I am not taking into account. I'm just going to Ice Shard. We're gonna Ice Shard. We're gonna pick off the Scolipede. Down it goes. Awesome. Okay. What, he's Wish? Oh man, I'm put in a tough spot. I'm put in such a tough spot if he goes into slurp out because like I have to EQ, right? I have to EQ, and then I have to knock. I think I legit have to knock, and really hope he doesn't go into the Rotom. So I'm gonna Earthquake. I think he has to Wish here. I think he has to Wish here. I'm faster. I get off loads and loads of damage here. Training Kiss. Do I live? Oh my god, big Mammo Swine. Bro! Oh my god, big Mammo Swine. Okay, this is fucking scary. He is like max Fizz Def. Oh, and we die. That's even better. Bold. Chumai or Shifu. Uh, 175, 50, 25. Am I choking by doing this? Or do I just go Corviknight on the Rotom, who is likely max HP, and just Brave Bird? I don't remember where the Rotom was at. I think I go Corvi, and I think I Brave Bird. Let me go Slurp Puff. Hold 50. I definitely kill with this. I definitely kill with this. I don't know if I'm playing like an absolute buffoon right now, but we will see. I'm gonna Brave Bird. I'll withdraw. Oh, that's higher than I thought. Fuck, dude. That is so much higher than I thought. Corvi. Let's go, Corvi! Oh my god, I needed this win! Oh my god. Okay. Now we just click Brave Bird, right? I'll timer stall him with this if I have to. Oh my god. Oh my god. Corvi. My guy. Oh, God. Corviknight is going to Brave Bird. And we're finally going to win a fucking game, dude. Oh. Well, GG to D-Ray. That was a nail biter. We're maybe starting to figure out with this team. I'm working on getting some transactions done, but right now this is the team we got. We're kind of stuck with it. We gotta work with what we got and hopefully do better. But again, GG to D-Ray. Definitely go check him in the description below. He's a great guy. He makes great content, and that was a great game. So shouts to him. Obviously, other than me and my usual tilt and not agreeing with plays and shit like that, but. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop that like, hit that like button if you're new here, be sure to drop a sub, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.